What's going on? So the Target backlash is real with the DEI thing. Apparently, a word is that Target is actually trying to buy some customers come back into their old janky stores. You see, when you let politics use dictate over common sense, you take a major L. Now Target's taking an L. You know, it was one thing that they thought they were going to talk tough. Give Costco their due. Give Costco their due. They stayed on code. What you don't do is succumb to pressure. But see, when you value money over people, you have a tendency to, you know, say, well, the matter man meant more than the people. But it takes the people to get the money, to get what you want. You got to understand, it's got to be prioritized. Target find out the hard way. And see, when you do dumb, you let dumbness override common sense. This is what happens. So Target's DEI backlash continues. That thing is sinking like Jaws coming for it. Hook, line, and sinker. Can't feel sorry for stupidity. No. You know, that's a dime a dozen. You got to use some common sense. You got to use some smart. You got to understand that, hey, maybe we just are better off if we work with people and not do something that is only for the moment. Because, see, this is the thing. When you allow idiocy to dictate what you're doing, you become susceptible and a victim of it. And then you somehow, you know, people love going to Target. Or we used to call it Target back around the way. But when they come out here and they politicize everything, how you going to stand over a company that was there before you were even thought of coming to DC to take over office? How can anybody, if a business person is going to get swayed because someone says, well, you shouldn't include people, when you know, let that 1964 Civil Rights Act bill use common sense. How long have people had rights that were black? But see, the interesting thing is it doesn't even benefit. That's the funny thing about the whole routine. But see, when you doing it with the divide to conquer, you put this memo, well, if y'all don't do this, we're going to fine you. We're going to what? What are you going to do? What you going to do? What are you going to do? You know, use this tough talk at what point and cost. So now they find out the hard way. Fooled around and found out. Thought you were going to be all with the click in the program. Come back to backfire. What happened when people don't want to do business with your business? There are people who are leaving all these businesses that made it a point of DEI.